Planet Money helps you understand the economy. We find the people at the center of the story.
Garbage in New York, that was like a controlled substance.
We show you how money influences everything.
Tell me what you like by telling me how you spend your money.
And we dig until we get answers.
I had a bad feeling you were going to bring that up.
Planet Money finds out. All you have to do is listen. The Planet Money Podcast from NPR.
This is WCBU's Out and About. I'm Dr. May Gilliland of Arts Partners of Central Illinois, and today I am joined by Maestro George Stoluto of the Peoria Symphony Orchestra to talk about the final concert of their 127th season called Star-Crossed Letters. The concert takes place at 7:30 p.m. on May 16th at the Prairie Home Alliance Theater and features Derek Wang on piano. Maestro, welcome to Out and About.
Thank you. Nice to be back.
This program has such a compelling title, Star-Crossed Letters. Can you give us a glimpse into the story behind it?
Yeah, this is a wonderful concert. It's at the core of the orchestral repertoire, German romantic music, very fiery, very passionate. It's also three German romantic composers that are at the core of that era. And, this era is just dawning with Freud and psychology and everything. But the star-crossed letters aspect is a reference to one of the great love triangles of classical music, and that's the triangle between Clara Schumann, Robert Schumann, her husband, and Johannes Brahms. And this is a very interesting exploration into that, and we'll be reading excerpts from the letters between them. So I think the top of that triangle is Clara Schumann. Clara Schumann's father was Robert Schumann's piano teacher, and then he fell in love with her. But during this courtship, Robert Schumann would write little secret messages in his music to Clara, and Clara knew. And then, of course, over the period of their marriage before his death, there was something like 5,000 letters they wrote to each other. But, he died very early, and only maybe 3 months or so before that, he met Johannes Brahms, who was a very young, charismatic composer coming on the scene. And Robert Schumann was completely taken with Johannes Brahms. He had a very influential music magazine that he published, and he wrote in it that, Brahms is the future of German music. No pressure there. And then Brahms finally met both of them, and Clara was very taken with him and very impressed. And she was maybe 18 years older than him at the time, so he was very young. Okay. But there was a strong bond between the three of them. So really what this is, it's a love triangle, but it's a love triangle through music in many ways. Even though Brahms would declare his love for Clara, and she would reciprocate in her letters to some extent, he was there helping her with her family. He was there helping her in so many ways. All of this at the same time that she was dedicated to promoting her husband's music throughout Europe. So it's a really interesting, especially with the dawn of psychology happening, this love triangle. But it really is one that's lived out in music.
That's so fascinating. Yeah. And let's talk about the Brahms Piano Concerto No. 2, and tell us a little bit about your guest pianist, Derek Wang.
Well, Derek is a young pianist, and he's a very exuberant, ebullient type of personality, as well as a wonderfully gifted pianist, and he's won several competitions internationally. It's great to have somebody of his wonderful capabilities and also insight and his communicative skills to be able to talk further in a face-to-face way with people in Peoria about this, because it's not like this was a love triangle that was a big scandal. It just has this wonderful, pure quality between them. And I think that Derek Wang is going to bring that out both at the concert in the Brahms Concerto and then in the recitals he's doing while he's here.
That was Maestro George Stoluto talking about the Peoria Symphony's upcoming concert, Star-Crossed Letters. Maestro, thank you so much for joining me in the studio today.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Out and About, production of WCBU and Arts Partners of Central Illinois, designed to connect you with the arts community. Our producer is John Norton. Find this episode at WCBU.org and subscribe to the Out and About podcast wherever you download.
Support for arts and culture coverage on WCBU comes from PNC Financial Services. PNC is committed to supporting local art and culture events in the communities they serve.